So you may have noticed I've been a little quiet today, huh?
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah. I haven't really started any of the conversations. You're going to love this. Now I'm going to let you in on what's going on.
Okay.
I've become a super-communicator. You know about this?
No.
It is a conglomerate of habits to which, if you adhere, you super-communicate. So I'm gonna do something fun for you, and we'll have a super-communicating conversation.
Okay.
First of all, before we start, one time I went to a party where I had chili. It was and I was poor at the time, so I had as much chili as I could. And then I took the L in Chicago, and I realized I'm gonna defecate in my pants. So on a stop, I jumped off, not knowing what would be there, went behind a supermarket, and I took a dump on the pavement. So you can tell me anything.
I'm sorry, was that part of the super communicating?
Yeah.
Okay.
I gave you the opportunity to be vulnerable, because that's so. You can tell me anything about your life, if it's sad, how things haven't worked out great for you, and I'm there for it.
Okay. Yeah. Well, yesterday I had too much pizza and my stomach was bothering me, and I had to go to the bathroom pretty badly.
So you're saying that you also are, it's cool. You almost did my part of it.
Okay.
Because I would do that as a super communicator.
Okay.
I would.
Oh, no problem. What should I have done?
It doesn't, no, that's not that. You messed me up a little bit.
Okay, go back.
Just stay with that. No, stay with that,
okay.
And I'll do the thing. So I'm going to tell you what I heard you say, but it's so much like what I said. But I heard, so you're saying that you ate a lot of food and then you went to the bathroom. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay, but let's do it like a real conversation. Just
okay.
You don't have to. Mine was just
to
get you vulnerable.
Want me to redo mine?
Just be loose.
Okay.
I know.
Okay. I gotcha. Yes.
I set this up as like a thing. Forget that I set it up as a thing. Imagine I didn't come in with something, because I usually feel the burden of. I'll say it, but it sounds worse than it is. Making our interactions interesting. And so imagine a day I come in, I don't have anything to say, and you have to bear that burden. Boom. And I already did tell you that I pooped my pants. Well, not pooped my pants, pooped on the concrete. Okay, so you're feeling like I can say anything. Wow, he shared that with me. So I'm just not, I don't know I did a big deal.
Okay. I think that being the mayor of New York City is harder than being the president of the United States.
No. You're having a social conversation. Not practical, it's not to solve a problem. It's just social. It's also not emotional, because could be there could be an emotional component because you did live in New York, but I think it's just social. You're greasing the groove. You're kind of like, so in response, I hear you say, it probably has to do with the current news, doesn't it? But I hear you, not even that, just this, just to let you know I heard you. Yeah, so you're saying that you think it must be really hard to be the mayor of New York, even harder than being the president of the United States.
Yes.
Tell me more.
About that?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it is the new mayor of New York, and I feel like the president and the mayor got into the office together, and Trump was being weirdly friendly with the.
Hey, here's some. I heard that you say they got in at the time the same, and so they were rivals. Now they're friendly.
Okay.
I also, once I got out of the supermarket and I realized I had something on the bottom of the cart. I didn't go back and pay for it.
Okay, you looking for me to confess something, or?
No, just because it doesn't, I may be messing it up because it's really just social. I just want you to know you can tell me interesting stuff.
Okay.
Because
all right,
or anything you say is fine.
No.
I did find that kind of interesting.
Okay,
although it's
switching
just
gears.
in the news.
Switching gears.
Yeah, you don't just have to tell me stuff everybody knows. You can tell I'm making
Okay,
it vulnerable.
switching
You can tell me
gears.
something really interesting that I don't know because only you can know it.
Okay, all right. I'm going home for the holidays.
I hear you say going home for the holidays.
Just in a couple of weeks.
It's going to be probably in a couple weeks
Yeah, and I'm going
to get there for the holidays. Am I hearing you
That's
right?
correct, yes. And I'm going to see my dad, and he's getting older, and I'm worried. I always wonder every year if it's going to be the last time I'll
I
see him.
empathize with you. I also think about mortality and death. My father is 91 years old, and
Yes.
it was I recently had to help him move out, so I understand.
Right. My dad's super healthy, so he doesn't need anything from me. But when I see him, it's still weird.
So that it's just social?
I don't know.
It seemed emotional.
It's
a lot of people-
I'm stressed when I go see him.
Can I tell you, nothing's wrong, of course not. It's a conversation, but a lot of people, I think when they start social, they stay social, or if it's practical and they want to solve something.
Okay.
But in the middle,
Sorry.
I'm like, I'm not, because you're going to put me in a situation where I'll inadvertently mess you up.
Right. Okay.
I hear you saying that it's okay. What
do you want me to do next? What do you
It's
want me
not
to
like
say?
that. It's not like that.
What do you want me to? Okay.
It's not like that.
All right.
I'm just going
You're
to,
talking about stuff that you've done wrong at the grocery store.
I'm going to point out that I know it seems fraught, but there's been some success because you've said a lot more than you normally say because of my super communicating. There's something happening here. I think it's because I made it a laboratory situation that it's making you sometimes be boring, sometimes change the kind of conversation you're having.
No, I think it's because
and
every time I
sometimes-
say something, you criticize that I did it wrong. And
Come on! Come on. I mean,
Okay. I'll try to say something
I
interesting.
saw that you were shocked about my explosive reaction.
Yes. Okay, I'm going to try to say something interesting.
It doesn't work that way. Just anything you want to say works. But just be like you would in real life. You're probably going to stay on track because people start a conversation because there's something
I just feel that everything's been wrong and I'm going to switch gears.
It doesn't work that way. There's nothing wrong.
Okay,
except,
but you're
except
upset.
what I've done. I've put you on the spot to do a science experiment. I shouldn't have. Go ahead.
I once heard that people, talking about super communicating, that people like to hear their own names. Like if I say Ian,
Yes,
it's
that's
good.
good.
If I say, hi, Ian.
I don't know that
that-
one, but that sounds really good. So
that-
I hear that you've also looked into super communicating.
I didn't call it that, but I mean, I once heard like a piece of advice over how to put people at ease and talk to them is to use their own names more than...
I hear you saying that you want me to think there's something I missed about this and show that you're clever and that I don't know all the rules.
that is not what I'm trying to do.
Will, there. Now I did it your way. You know what? Forget it. If a person was normal, I could totally super communicate.